Tracking your KPIs. So KPIs are key performance indicators. These are the things that you look at to determine whether your business is going in the right direction, whether your business is creating the results that they need. KPIs are also something you can put in place for your team so you know if your team members are doing the things that they need to do. So KPIs are really important for many different reasons. One is, again, just making sure that you're going in the right direction. KPIs could be making sure that you guys are doing the right things to drive the business. So it could be a certain amount of phone calls, could be a certain amount of appointments, could be a certain amount of contracts. And then recently, I started doing KPIs for my individual team members. So we would take metrics that they need to do every single week and figuring out what they are and looking at them every week so that we know that if they did those actions, that usually we would get the results we needed on the back end. So if you have someone doing acquisitions, for instance, there's a certain amount of offers you probably need to make in order for you to get a certain amount of deals. So KPIs could be something that you can take and look at the end in mind, right? If you want to do a certain amount of deals in the year, you need to make a certain amount of offers in the year and then divide that by 52 weeks. And now you have your weekly KPIs of what your team members need to do in order to provide the results that you need towards the end of the year. Another thing that KPIs do is that it allows you to make decisions. So some people make decisions on tasks, some people make decisions on like the super bottom line, which I've made that mistake before and I maybe do it a little bit now. But when you look at KPIs and you see your key performance indicators, typically you can make decisions based on those. We run TV commercials for real estate investors around the country and we get them to track their KPIs. So when we go to them and they don't have their KPIs together, they can't make decisions on whether they want to increase their ad spend, whether they want to decrease their ad spend, whether they want to add another market because their first market's doing well. But the ones that really track their KPIs, we can help them make the right decisions, right? What is your cost per lead? What is your cost per acquisition? What is your ROI, which to me is the big number you need to look at? What is your return on investment? So not only can your KPIs help you to look at making sure you're going in the right direction, but can also help you make those key decisions because there's a lot of decisions that need to be made throughout the year. And if you're not looking at those KPIs and you go, let's say 90 days without looking at some of these metrics, it may be 2 to 3 months worth of mistakes that you're making or waste that was happening throughout your business that could have been avoided. And it could be thousands of dollars, it could be tens of thousands of dollars. It could be that you had an employee in place for too long that wasn't hitting their KPIs and you could have been looking for somebody else that could hit those KPIs. So key performance indicators you need to have for your overall business, you need to have for different departments, and also have for your individual staff. So that way you can look at your business at any point in time and say, what's the scoreboard? KPIs are a scoreboard. Are we winning? Are we losing? Are we behind? Do we need to do things to come from behind and win this game? There are going to be things that help you really make those decisions and also to help make sure you have the right people in place and they're doing the things that you need to do in your business.